Hey guys, so what you have here in front of you is a bunch of stones that will help your pineal gland see. It'll help your metaphysical vision, your third eye. I'll be making a series of videos related to stones and stone energy and what helps what, you know. This will be a continuation of what I've already made in regards to stone energy videos. I'll start from this side, I suppose. All these stones right here that you see, some are bigger, some are smaller. You know, the size doesn't really matter. You can get them all in small or big sizes. All these stones that you see help your third eye. They are third eye, you know, centered, focused stones, or they help, they assist the third eye in seeing in many ways. So I'll start with the most well-known stone on this side right here, and I have three pieces right here. You know, I just want to show you guys different variations, and I have three pieces of lapis. Lapis Lazuli, or Lazuli, is one of the most well-known stones for your third eye. Lapis, the frequency in lapis, it has the actual frequencies and it promotes metaphysical vision through the third eye. Lapis just really cranks up your pineal gland, really strong. Really helps your third eye see. Right here I have this is a polished, this is like a display piece, you know, because they make beautiful pieces of this stuff, and this stuff is nice. I mean, this is like a display piece right here. It's cut and polished. And right here is the raw form of lapis. I want to show you guys, you know, as many different variations as I can of these stones, because they all come in different shapes and sizes. Some are cut, some are polished, some are raw. This is raw. When you get water on this, the color is beautiful. Raw stone hits you stronger versus a polished, versus a cut and polished stone. It's gonna be a smoother, you know, hit. Okay, so that's lapis right here. 1, 2, 3. Now moving on to this guy. This is a raw piece of picture jasper. Now, what is picture jasper? Well, picture jasper is a fairly common stone, and the reason why this stone is really good for seeing is the frequency in this stone actually helps your pituitary gland. The pituitary gland encompasses the pineal gland like a shell, like a helmet, and it also has to do with high definition seeing, clarity of your image. You know, how high definition is your image. And this stone, now I have a raw piece. This is a little bit, you know, bigger size raw piece, and I have a polished Cabochon, you know. This stone, when you pair this stone with lapis, it is the best combination for cranking up your third eye and seeing really strongly, and getting a nice, clear, high definition image. Picture jasper and lapis, they have a connection. Now, moving on to this stone right here, this is Celestite. Now, Celestite doesn't exactly work with your pineal gland or your pituitary, but it works with your hypothalamus, and it helps with understanding. When I give classes, for example, on, you know, the pineal class or any other class related to seeing, I always recommend people have two stones on them, Celestite and lapis. And the reason being is because lapis helps you see with your third eye, and Celestite will help you understand what you're seeing. So this is really important. This is a very important stone for seeing, not just with your third eye, but also with your scanner, remote viewing. Celestite's awesome stone. Awesome. Okay, moving on to, let's see, over here. This is a little piece of Charoite, Russian Charoite. It's beautiful. It's purple, you know. Nice. It's a nice flowing energy. It's healing too, the stone. Russian Charoite is beautiful. Purple is the color, the frequency of knowledge. Russian Charoite just kind of softly cranks up your whole head, and also has a flowing and a healing aspect to it. It helps you. It just helps all your energy centers in your head flow better. You know. Okay, now moving on, I have smaller pieces here. I'm gonna get to them in a second. This stone right here is Sodalite. Sodalite is awesome for your brain. Sodalite, what it does is it just activates and enhances everything that has to do with vision in the brain. It's an activator, and it just really helps out when it comes to seeing. It strengthens your whole brain with anything related to vision. So Sodalite's nice to have. It's different from Lapis, but it is also an activator. Lapis, activates and promotes the energies that has to do with metaphysical vision or multidimensional vision within the pineal gland. That's Lapis. I should also say the best Lapis is from Afghanistan. This is all Afghan Lapis. And this Sodalite right here, it's different, but it does activate and promote the glands in your brain related to vision. So it's nice to have. Now these two beauties right here, I love this stone. This is my personal favorite stone right here for seeing. This is Azurite. Now I have two types of Azurite right here. This one's my personal piece. This Azurite is from Laos, I think, or Burma, somewhere in Asia, and you can see the malachite. It's got malachite on there. It's just gorgeous stone. And you have also lapis embedded in this Azurite, and then you have right here a really dark section. It's gorgeous. And this Azurite is actually, this one's from Morocco. I have a stand with it. Look how beautiful this is. Look how sparkly. I don't know if the camera can capture everything, but it's gorgeous. It's double-sided Azurite growth. So Azurite is just so wonderful. It's like mental. Azurite has the frequencies of mental fortitude, right? The knowing of self. It's like personal. It's a stone of personal fortitude, of a strong knowing of yourself, of affirmation of yourself, and that's what Azurite is mainly. And also, it cranks up your pineal gland. It promotes and activates the pineal just like Lapis does. So Azurite does both. It gives you a good affirmation of yourself. And one more thing about Lapis I probably forgot to speak on is it does also help you with your speech, your throat chakra. You may notice people that hold Lapis, they all of a sudden they want to clear their throat. It's cranking up your whole pineal gland energy center, because the pineal energy center starts from the throat and goes all the way up to the forehead, and so it also helps with your speech. Anyway, back to Azurite here. This Azurite's from Morocco. This one's from Asia, Laos, I believe, and it's a stone of affirmation of self, and also it helps you see really strong. And the malachite, the green malachite that you see in Azurite, because it's really common to see Azurite malachite. The green malachite has to do with flowing, like copper. It helps your energy flow. It's really nice. Beautiful stone, my favorite. Now moving on to these small stones, I have 5 actually, small stones up here that I need to really talk about. Let's start with Selenite. Right? Everybody knows Selenite. Selenite clears your energy, and it's an activator. It works mainly on the upper chakras. Selenite pairs greatly with other stones, and it's wonderful when you have a stick selenite like this. Lapis put lapis on there. Put picture Jasper on there. That 3 combination is like the bare bones. Let me just show you guys. This is like. Oops. Yeah, I thought that was gonna fall. It's kind of slippery because they're polished stones. So those 3 right there. You hold these 3 together, like this, right? That's gonna crank the heck out of your pineal gland and help you see really clearly. The selenite will clean you up, clear you out, activate it, and then this will get both going. Toss a piece of star Essenite. Now selenite pairs wonderfully with a lot of stones. Actually, it's the most versatile stone next to this one, star Essenite. Star Essenite really cranks you up really strong. Star Essenite pulls your energy together, and it pulls more of your spirit into your core, right? More of your spirit out of body into your core, into who you are now, into this physical body, and it strengthens you. It strengthens your core by a lot. It also works on the upper chakras as well, and so it's a great pair. You put these three together now, and you have a strong combination of stones. Let me see if I can do this. These three, I mean, wow. Moving on to this one. Now you may not have known about this stone being a metaphysical vision enhancer stone. This is Unakite. This is Unakite, Jasper, you know, whatever they call it. It's quite common stone, and you look at it and it looks green. So you know, some people think, oh, physical healing or something, you know, because green is the frequency of physical healing. Well, actually, Unakite activates the whole brain, all fields, scanner, pineal, and also your crown. So the crown's very important when it comes to talking with spirit and getting information from spirit. Unakite is a wonderful stone when it comes to seeing. Wonderful, wonderful stone, and I highly recommend that. And now here you have clear quartz. Clear quartz just gives you clarity with whatever you're seeing, clarity of vision, clarity of thought, etc. So you know, this stone will also pair good with this little combination right here to assist with clarity. It's a great stone to have. And last but not least, Danburite. Danburite is very high vibration. Danburite comes in a clear variety, and also there's Danburite with pink, which is compassion. This one is a bit more clear, and Danburite is just high vibration, and it'll run throughout your body, but mostly it'll stay inside your brain. Right, so it'll help cleanse and clear and give a better image. These are the stones that'll help your pineal gland out. There's more, I'm sure, but these are the more common ones that you can find. There's plenty of stones out there, and there's so many different stones, etc. But these stones right here are really just all you need when it comes to helping your pineal gland, helping your third eye vision, helping your metaphysical vision from your third eye. Lapis is, the most well-known one, probably for really good reason. This little combination right here, this is perfect. Like, you don't need a big piece of lapis like this, to get the metaphysical benefit. Something like that will do perfectly fine. Some of these stones I have for sale, and also I have pineal gland power-up kits on my Etsy store, my stone shop. And that's pretty much it right there. Some of these stones will also pair well with other stones, which I'll talk about in future videos. Especially, clear quartz pairs well with a lot. Selenite, Dragon Egg Star Essenite. This is actually just regular Star Essenite. It's the most powerful energy stone on the planet right there. And that's just a small piece. And then you have Celestite, which is a wonderful, wonderful stone for your hypothalamus. Just a wonderful stone for understanding. Absolute must-have when it comes to seeing. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I will have more videos related to stone energy and what's good for what, and I'll show you guys, examples. Whatever I have in my collection, I'll just, this is, I just brought out a couple of pieces I thought I'd like to share. I mean, look at this beautiful, beautiful azurite. Beautiful. Okay, thank you guys. Have a good one.